Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Lotus or Lattes. And I am calling this episode Our World is Not in Our Cell Phone. And this pondering came to me because I was at the bank today and I was standing in line. And obviously, at the bank, there are many different types of people and age groups. And what I observed was that the people who were more senior did not have cell phones on them, and they were not engaged in their cell phones. So what they were doing is they were noticing people who were coming into the bank, and they would smile or they'd maintain eye contact. They were looking around, they were seeing what was happening. And then there were people who were only focused on their cell phones, and those people were completely immersed in their cell phone, and they were not engaging in the world around them at all. And it made me think, wow, is our whole world truly in our cell phone, or do we notice and do we realize that there's a whole world happening around us all the time and we just aren't aware? We become so focused on the cell phone and what's happening with social media that we've forgotten about being in the present moment, being present and grounded where we are right here, right now. And I think the problem is in this world, everything is so fast paced and we want instant gratification that if we don't get this instant gratification, we're bored. So we've lost the ability, almost the gift of boredom. Most times, wonderful things happen when you're bored because that's the moment when your mind needs to do something to be creative, to take away this feeling of boredom. But we've lost that need to be bored. We don't like being bored. And so now we've got this instant gratification of a cell phone that connects us with the world inside the cell phone. And we've lost the ability to be aware of what's happening around us at any given time, which means we've also lost the ability to know what's happening within us at any given time. So it would be really interesting if we're just standing in line and we notice we're bored, just noticing that we're bored and deciding to do something different with that sensation. Because the second we notice that we're bored, instead of just instantly creating a habit of going for our cell phones, if we have that awareness of I'm bored, that split second we can choose to do something different that is more beneficial and healthy and better for our overall wellness. For example, I'm feeling bored. Instead of reaching out for my cell phone, noticing that boredom, and in that split second, just breathe. Just take in 3 deep breaths and notice how good that is for you. Sighing is actually meant to be very, very healthy for you. It's that huge intake of breath that feeds our cells and the oxygen that goes right through our body. So noticing boredom and being bored can actually start changing our habits, that our habits become more beneficial to us and more positive to our overall wellness. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for us to start noticing when we're bored. And noticing when we're bored, do we go straight for our cell phone to see what's happening inside this world in the cell phone? Or maybe we just ground ourselves in that present moment. Breathe. Take in where we are in this moment, where our thoughts are in this moment, what we're feeling in this moment, and be grounded. And that's the true definition of mindfulness. Mindfulness truly means having awareness of what's going on in your mind and body at any given time. And then noticing what we do with that. So that was my pondering today. Perhaps every time you reach for your cell phone, just stop a second and think, am I doing this because I'm bored? Or I'm doing this because I really need to know what's happening in this moment. I need to answer an email, or I need to check that text message, or whatever it is. Or we're just doing it because we want that instant gratification. Let's be more connected with the world around us. Connecting with people, just with an eye contact and a smile, could change somebody's entire day. Our world is not in our cell phone. Our world is around us. It's happening all the time. And maybe we can actually be a positive influence on the world around us. So So that was my pondering for today. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing some more pondering soon, next week. Have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.